Waking up at 3 a.m. again, you check the clock. It's still dark. The world is silent, but your mind is wide awake. You lie there wondering, why now? Why this hour? There's more to it than just bad sleep. This isn't just coincidence. Waking between 3 and 5 a.m. may be your body's secret signal, an ancient rhythm, a stress pattern, even an emotional cry for help. Few people know that these early hours were once considered sacred by monks, warriors, and philosophers. But in the modern world, they've become the most restless hours of the night. In this video, I'll share 3 powerful things to do when you wake up during this hidden window. Practical, science-backed, and deeply calming. One of them is used in elite mental training programs. Another comes from a centuries-old tradition that boosts energy and clarity. And the last, it can reset your body's stress response in under 5 minutes. Sleep is not just rest, it's recovery, memory, healing. And when it breaks night after night, so does your focus, your mood, and your health. You're not here by accident. If waking at this hour has become your nightly routine, something deeper is going on. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why, but you'll know exactly what to do about it. I'm Dr. Myles Reveals, and I welcome you to the place where hidden truths are uncovered and real solutions begin. Make sure to subscribe because sleep is just the start. Between 3 and 5 a.m., something shifts. Your body stirs, your eyes open. You weren't dreaming, you weren't disturbed, but suddenly you're awake. This isn't just random. This is biology, and it's trying to tell you something. During the night, your body moves through cycles of sleep, deep sleep, light sleep, REM. Around 3 a.m., cortisol, the stress hormone, naturally begins to rise. It's your body's way of slowly preparing you to wake. But when stress or anxiety is high, that rise becomes a spike. And that spike, it jolts you awake long before the sun has a chance. For some, this is tied to the nervous system staying on alert, a brain that never truly powers down. Thoughts from yesterday or fears about tomorrow come rushing in like they've been waiting for this very moment of silence. And then there's the liver. Yes, the liver. Traditional Chinese medicine links the hours between 1 and 3 a.m. with liver function. The next phase, 3 to 5 a.m., is associated with the lungs and emotional grief. While not scientifically proven, many people report emotional weight, sorrow, regret, unresolved tension surfacing around this time. Then there's your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. It runs on light, darkness, and consistency. But late night screen time, caffeine, alcohol, or erratic sleep patterns throw this rhythm off balance. And when it's misaligned, you wake up. Not because you want to, but because your body doesn't know what time it is anymore. Even your blood sugar plays a role. A dip in glucose can signal your adrenal glands to release adrenaline. And adrenaline, even in small amounts, is enough to pull you out of rest and into alertness. This window, 3 to 5 a.m., isn't just a time. It's a message. One your body has been trying to send you for nights now. The moment you open your eyes and glance at the clock, 3:17 a.m., it begins. A quiet panic. You start counting how many hours of sleep you have left. Your brain kicks in. Your heart beats a little faster. And without realizing it, you've just invited stress into your bed. Looking at the clock in the middle of the night seems harmless, but it triggers more than awareness. It triggers cortisol. That's your body's main stress hormone. And when cortisol rises, sleep gets pushed even further away. The Mayo Clinic, Healthline, and other experts agree. Checking the time can actually condition your brain to wake up at that hour every night. Your brain forms a habit. And suddenly, it's not just your thoughts keeping you up. It's a routine you accidentally trained. There's also something else. Watching the minutes pass feeds frustration. It's 3:20, now 3:26, now 3:41. With every glance, you feel more helpless, more anxious. You're no longer resting. You're battling the clock. Here's what I recommend. If you wake up and don't fall back asleep within 15 to 20 minutes, don't stay in bed. Get up quietly. Move to another room. Keep lights low. Do something calm. Stretch, breathe, read. But no phone, no emails, no scrolling. The goal isn't to entertain yourself, it's to reset your brain. Your bed should be a place your body connects with sleep, not tension. Staring at the ceiling, hoping to drift off, only creates the opposite effect. So the next time you wake up before dawn, avoid the clock. Don't give time the power to control your mind. Let your body lead instead. It knows how to return to rest, but it needs the right conditions to do so. Your eyes open. You're awake. You've tried closing them. You've tried changing positions. Nothing works. The longer you stay in bed, the more your thoughts build, and suddenly, sleep feels impossible. The best move, step away from the bed. quietly. No lights, no phone, just you and the stillness of the early morning. Walk to another room, not to stay awake, but to calm your nervous system. This simple action tells your brain, we're not stuck, we're just resetting. Now do something gentle. Read a physical book, nothing intense, nothing emotional. A few pages of soft, neutral content can slow down the mental pace. Or try a relaxation exercise. Deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation. Even humming gently can engage the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest and digestion. According to the Sleep Foundation and Healthline, these activities help shift your brainwave state from active and alert to calm and drowsy. But here's the catch: no screens. Light from phones and tablets can suppress melatonin, your sleep hormone, and checking email or scrolling social media, that wakes up your brain's executive function, the planning, solving, worrying part. Exactly what we want to avoid. Heavy writing is also off the table. Journaling can help in the evening, but during a 3 a.m. wake-up, writing too much can lead to overthinking. Instead, jot down one calming phrase. Something simple like, I'll deal with this tomorrow. Even Reddit users and YouTube commenters who've struggled with insomnia agree. Calm activity beats lying still and spiraling. It's about gently guiding the brain out of alert mode. You're not trying to force sleep. You're inviting it back, quietly, patiently, just enough stillness to let the body remember what it already knows how to do. Return to rest. Your environment might be the silent culprit. Even if you fall asleep easily, the wrong surroundings can pull you out of rest in the early hours. Quietly, consistently. The smallest changes make a big difference. Start with light. Even a tiny glow from a charger, hallway, or street lamp outside your window can signal your brain that it's time to wake. Your eyes may be closed, but your body still senses light. Block it completely. Use blackout curtains. Unplug or cover LED lights. Sleep masks help too, especially if you're sensitive to even low light. Now sound. While most of the world is quiet at 3 a.m., that silence isn't always peaceful. It can make every little creak or dog bark feel louder. Cleveland Clinic experts recommend earplugs for total silence, or better yet, white or pink noise. These steady, soft sound layers cancel out sudden disruptions. Think of them like audio blankets for the brain. Temperature plays its part. Your core body temperature naturally drops at night. But if your room is too warm, your body can't reach deep sleep stages. Aim for cool, not cold. Around 65 to 68 Fahrenheit 1 is ideal. A fan helps, not just with cooling, but also with creating gentle sound. And then there's magnesium. Nance Medical and other specialists note that many people are unknowingly deficient. Magnesium supports deep sleep, calms the nervous system, and helps muscles relax. A supplement or a magnesium-rich snack like almonds or banana can support your body's transition back to rest. Creating a sleep-friendly zone isn't about perfection. It's about removing friction. Less light, less noise, less heat. These aren't luxuries. They're signals. And when the body receives the right signals, sleep follows. Even at 3 in the morning, one of the most powerful tools to fight early waking doesn't happen at night. It happens in the morning. Movement, specifically aerobic activity. A brisk walk, light jogging, cycling, or even dancing in your living room can set your internal clock straight again. Here's why. Your body's sleep-wake cycle, called the circadian rhythm, relies on cues. Light is the biggest one, but exercise, that's another strong signal. When you move your body in the morning or afternoon, your brain takes note. It starts to anchor your rhythm. It says, we're active now, we rest later. Over time, that repeated message strengthens your melatonin production, the hormone that tells you when it's time to sleep. Melatonin is like a switch, but it needs timing. Without regular cues, that switch gets confused. That's when you start falling asleep too early, waking too early, or feeling wired at midnight. Aerobic movement helps correct that. It pushes the switch back into sync with your natural rhythm. The key is consistency. You don't need an hour-long workout. 20 to 30 minutes of steady movement at the same time each day is enough. Outside is best. The sunlight on your skin in the morning boosts both mood and melatonin balance. Even the Sleep Foundation supports this. People who move during the day sleep longer and wake less during the night. And the effects compound. A well-aligned body doesn't just sleep, it recovers deeper, wakes sharper, and starts the day without the fog. This isn't just about sleep. It's about rhythm, about giving your body the timing it's been missing. And once it finds that rhythm again, those 3 a.m. wake-ups lose their grip. There's something sacred about the hours between 3 and 5 a.m. Long before alarms, screens, and deadlines ruled our lives, ancient traditions saw this time differently. Not as a problem, but as a gift. In Eastern philosophy, this window is known as Brahma Muhurta, the time of the Creator. It's said to be the most spiritually charged part of the day. Stillness fills the air. The mind is clear. Distractions haven't yet arrived. In these quiet moments, monks meditate, yogis reflect, and seekers listen, not just to the world, but to something deeper. This perspective changes everything. Instead of fighting the early wake-up, it invites you to explore it. Not all wakefulness is broken sleep. Sometimes it's the body's way of opening space. Space for breath, for thought, for awareness. Even in the Christian monastic tradition,
Early morning prayer, the vigil hour, is a cornerstone. In Islamic practice, tahajjud, a voluntary pre-dawn prayer, is known for its emotional depth. Across cultures, these hours carry weight, not because they disturb, but because they reveal. What if your 3 a.m. wake-up isn't just stress, but a moment of clarity? What if your subconscious is trying to process what daytime noise pushes aside? Not every early morning needs to be solved. Some simply need to be witnessed. You don't have to chant. You don't have to pray. But you can sit, breathe, acknowledge your thoughts without chasing them. Let the silence speak back. In a world that's always rushing, these hours offer a pause. And in that pause, perspective. When you start seeing this time as a moment of connection, not interruption, it loses its grip on fear. It becomes less about lost sleep and more about found space. Sometimes, waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. isn't just a passing phase. It's a pattern, a persistent one. And when that pattern starts to affect your energy, mood, or health during the day, it may be time to look deeper. If this wake-up window hits you several times a week, and you're struggling to fall back asleep, pay attention to what else is happening in your body. Are you feeling anxious? Is your heart racing when you wake? Are you dealing with physical pain, bladder discomfort? These aren't random. They could be signs your body is asking for more than home remedies. The Cleveland Clinic and other leading institutions point to a number of hidden causes. Insomnia is one. Not just trouble falling asleep, but staying asleep. It's often tied to mental overload, hormonal fluctuations, or chronic stress that isn't being processed during waking hours. Hormonal imbalances, especially in women during perimenopause or menopause, can cause early morning wakefulness. Cortisol, estrogen, and even melatonin levels shift in ways that throw the body off its rhythm. Thyroid issues, particularly hyperthyroidism, can also make the body restless during early hours, speeding up your heart and thoughts before dawn even breaks. And then there's sleep apnea, often missed in otherwise healthy people. If you're waking up with a dry mouth, gasping, or feeling unrefreshed even after a full night in bed, your breathing may be disrupted without you even knowing. This isn't about panic, it's about awareness. If you've tried adjusting your routine, your space, even your mindset, and nothing changes, professional support can offer clarity. Doctors and sleep specialists can run simple tests, uncover root causes, and guide you toward real lasting sleep. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is ask. If you keep waking between 3 and 5 a.m., start with these 3 simple shifts. First, don't stress about the time. Resist the urge to look at the clock. Every glance adds pressure. Every minute counted tells your brain it's failing, and that pressure keeps you awake even longer. Let go of the time. Trust your body knows how to find its way back. Second, don't just lie there. If sleep doesn't return within 15 to 20 minutes, get up gently. Walk to another room. Breathe. Stretch. Read a few pages from a calming book. This small reset breaks the frustration loop. It gives your mind and body a new chance to settle without forcing anything. Third, optimize your sleep environment. Lock the light. Mute the noise. Lower the temperature. These aren't just comfort tips. They're biological cues that tell your body it's safe to rest. Use earplugs or white noise to soften distractions. Try magnesium to ease your nervous system. Small changes here can mean fewer wake-ups later. And here's your bonus. Build your rhythm during the day. Get sunlight. Move your body. Just 20 minutes of aerobic exercise in the morning or afternoon can help regulate melatonin, rebalance your sleep-wake cycle, and reduce those nighttime spikes in stress. Finally, reframe the quiet. Don't see 3 a.m. as an enemy. See it as a pause, a moment, a chance to slow down, even for a few minutes. When you stop fearing the wake-up, the grip it holds on you begins to loosen. These shifts may seem small, but together, they restore rhythm, calm the nervous system, and turn the night into something gentle again. Tonight, when the world is still, and your eyes suddenly open at 3 a.m., you'll know what to do. No panic, no frustration, just a calm decision to follow a different path. Let the clock go. Step into a quiet space. Give your body the signals it's been waiting for. Try it tonight just once. Feel the difference. Notice how the shift in your routine creates a shift in your mind. Even small changes can unlock deep rest. And when you feel that peace return, even for a moment, you'll know you're on the right track. Come back tomorrow and let me know what happened. Drop a comment below. Did you sleep better? Did you feel more in control? More calm? Your story might help someone else who's scrolling in the dark, looking for answers. And if this helped you, if you felt even one yes, that's me moment, support this journey. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss what's coming next. Here on Dr. Myles Reveals, we go beyond surface answers. We uncover what's hidden, what's overlooked, and what can truly change your life, one small step at a time.